Hi friends, today we're reading Now and Ben, the modern inventions of Ben Franklin. Okay, so our read aloud this morning was also a book about Benjamin Franklin. So if you're not quite sure who this is, it talks about it a bit in this book. But if you want more information, our morning read aloud was I Am Benjamin Franklin. Okay, so this book, Now and Ben, was written and illustrated by Jean Beretta. Benjamin Franklin is one of Jean Beretta's heroes. Like his hero, Mr. Beretta is a writer and makes his home in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He even named his son Benjamin. Sometimes when Mr. Beretta visits schools to talk about his book, Now and Ben, an actor dressed as Benjamin Franklin goes with him. So the genre of this text is an informational text. And remember, informational texts give facts about the topic. So as I'm reading, look for pictures that help explain the topic and information about real events and people. Now and then, we think of Ben, Dr. Benjamin Franklin to be precise, and we think about his many inventions. Inventions he originated more than 200 years ago. It was as if Ben could see into the future. Almost everything he created is still around today. For instance, now our newspapers are filled with illustrations. Ben was the first to print a political cartoon in America. The cartoon encouraged the American colonies to join together or die like the disconnected snake. Now, our world relies on electricity. In the 18th century, many people believed that lightning was an act of anger and punishment from God. Ben was one of the scientists who discovered the true nature of electricity and how to use it. He learned that lightning is electricity when he attached a small metal wire to the top of a kite and gathered electricity from a storm cloud. Now, many buildings and homes use lightning rods to protect against lightning strikes. Ben invented the lightning rod and was the first to use it. The pointed iron rod acts like a magnet and it grabs an approaching lightning bolt from the sky before it can strike the rooftop. The electricity then travels safely down a long wire into the ground. It prevents fires and keeps dangerous amounts of electricity away from the house. Now, this gadget goes by many names, such as the grabber. Everyone has seen one. It's the long stick that helps grab items from out-of-reach places. Ben invented the original device and called it the long arm because it worked like a very long arm. Now, swimmers and divers use flippers to move faster through the water. Ben invented things even when he was a boy. He was an avid swimmer and built wooden flippers for both his hands and his feet. Now, ships travel across the Gulf Stream to take advantage of the faster current. Ben measured, charted, and publicized the Gulf Stream during his 8 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean. Now, we understand and accept the benefits of vitamin C. Ben was an early promoter of eating citrus fruits to help prevent a disease called scurvy. Now, for a musical interlude. Ben invented the glass harmonica. He was able to create music by simply touching his wet fingers to a row of spinning glass bowls. Mozart and Beethoven were so moved by the sounds that they composed for the instrument. Today, glass harmonicas are very rare. You are more likely to find one in a museum than a music store. Now, chairs come in all shapes and sizes. Ben designed 2 chairs that are still very useful. The writing chair combined a desk and chair into one. The library chair was a combination chair and stepladder. Now, everyone has seen a rocking chair, but not many have seen Dr. Franklin's rocking chairs. Ben invented one rocking chair with a fan on top and one that churned butter. Now, every year we observe daylight saving time, which means we set our clocks ahead 1 hour in the springtime. As a result, it stays darker longer in the morning when most people are sleeping, and stays light longer at the end of the day so we can save more energy. In the fall, we return the clocks to standard time. Ben suggested this idea in one of his essays as a way to save money by burning fewer candles. Farmers could also gain more work time in the evening. Daylight saving time was not officially practiced until World War I, more than 100 years later. As for clocks, Ben designed the first clock with a second hand. Now, every automobile has an odometer to measure the distance it travels. Ben invented the odometer when he was a postmaster general so he could measure his postal routes. Now, almost every large community includes a library, a hospital, a post office, a fire department, and a sanitation department. Ben lived in a city that had none of these establishments, so he helped organize the first of each. Now and then, we owe thanks to Ben for his important inventions. But many would agree that his greatest accomplishments came in the form of documents, documents that helped shape the world. Ben had a pivotal role in developing America's Constitution, the Treaty of Alliance with France, the Treaty of Peace with England, and the Declaration of Independence. It's remarkable that one man could achieve so much in a lifetime. He has certainly helped to form the modern world. Will his contributions help to form the future? So that was Now and Ben. So today you're going to be reviewing the use of a tree map, which is classifying, and you're going to have two columns in your tree map. Your one column is going to be titled Now, and the other is going to be titled Ben. And you're going to sort out the things that are the inventions that have lasted to now, how they're used today, and Ben, what the original invention or thought was that he had. And you're going to sort some of those. All right, so that was Now and Ben. Have a great rest of your day.